Ever wondered how your favorite sweet treat chocolate is made? It's not just a matter of melting cocoa and sugar together. Oh no, it's a fascinating journey that begins in far-flung tropical regions and ends in the comfort of your home. It's a dance of science and art, of nature's bounty and human ingenuity. Intrigued? You should be, because the story of chocolate is as rich and complex as its flavor. Well, stick around, and we'll unravel the sweet mystery of chocolate production together. Our journey begins with a humble fruit, the cacao pod. This pod, packed with beans, is the heart and soul of every chocolate bar you've ever savored. Harvesting these pods is the first crucial step in the journey from bean to bar. They're carefully plucked from trees, split open to reveal the beans nestled within a white, fruity pulp. Then comes the fermentation stage, a process that's as much art as it is science. The beans are piled, covered, and left to ferment for a few days. During this time, the pulp around the beans breaks down, kickstarting the development of that rich, complex chocolate flavor we all adore. Next, the beans are spread out to dry. This is a vital step that allows the moisture to evaporate and the rich chocolatey flavors to mellow and deepen. The beans are turned regularly to ensure they dry evenly. This process can take up to a week depending on the weather, but patience is key. Once dried, the beans are sorted, packed, and ready for the next leg of their journey, becoming the delicious chocolate that brings joy to our taste buds. These initial steps, from harvesting to drying, have a profound impact on the final flavor of the chocolate. Each stage is meticulously executed, ensuring that the beans are of the highest quality. So the next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, remember, it all starts with a little bean. Now, we'll delve into the magical transformation of cacao beans into chocolate. Imagine a symphony orchestra. Each instrument has a role to play, and when they all come together, they create a harmony that is music to our ears. The same applies to the transformation of cacao beans into chocolate. Each step of the process is a vital part of the orchestra, and together they create the symphony of flavors that we recognize as chocolate. The first step in this transformation is roasting. The cacao beans, still raw and full of potential, are carefully heated to just the right temperature. This is a delicate dance, for roasting too long or too hot can burn the beans, while not roasting them enough will leave their flavors underdeveloped. The roasting process brings out the deep, rich flavors hidden within the beans. It's like the opening act of our symphony, setting the stage for the flavors to come. Next, the roasted beans are ground into a paste. This grinding process further enhances the chocolate's flavor profile, allowing the complexity and depth of the cacao to shine through. It's like the crescendo of our symphony, amplifying the flavors and bringing them to the forefront. But we're not done yet. The next step is conching. This is where the chocolate gets its silky smooth texture. The paste is kneaded and massaged, sometimes for several days, until it reaches the desired consistency. This process also helps to mellow out any remaining bitter flavors, bringing out the sweetness and richness that we associate with good chocolate. It's the finale of our symphony, tying everything together into a harmonious whole. So, from the careful roasting of the beans through the grinding process to the final conching, each step of the transformation is vital. Each contributes to the complex, rich flavor profile that is chocolate. This process is where the magic happens, turning bitter beans into the delectable treat we all know and love. We're almost there. Now it's time for the final touches. Let's dive into the enchanting world of tempering. This is the step that gives chocolate its glossy finish and satisfying snap. It's all about the precise control of temperature. The chocolate is carefully heated and then cooled, a process that encourages the cocoa butter in the chocolate to harden into a specific crystalline pattern. This results in a beautifully shiny appearance and a texture that breaks with a perfect snap. But that's not all. The tempering process also ensures the chocolate melts smoothly on your tongue, releasing its full spectrum of flavors. It's a delicate dance of heat and time that requires skill and patience. But the result is absolutely worth it. Now let's talk about variety, the spice of life. The addition of other ingredients can transform this tempered chocolate into an array of different types. Milk chocolate, for instance, is made by adding, you guessed it, milk. This gives the chocolate a creamier texture and a sweeter, milder flavor compared to its darker counterparts. Sugar is another key player in the world of chocolate. By adjusting the amount of sugar, we can control the sweetness of the chocolate. Less sugar leads to a more intense, cocoa-forward flavor. This is how dark chocolate, with its robust and slightly bitter taste, is born. White chocolate, on the other hand, is a bit of an oddball. It contains no cocoa solids at all, only cocoa butter. With the addition of milk and sugar, it takes on a sweet, creamy, and slightly buttery flavor that's distinct from all other types of chocolate. And then there are countless flavors and fillings that can be added, from crunchy nuts and chewy caramels to zesty citrus peels and fiery chili peppers. The possibilities are only limited by the imagination. And voila, the chocolate is ready to be enjoyed. So, there you have it, the journey from bean to bar. We've taken a deep dive into chocolate manufacturing, a process that is as delicious as it is intricate. Let's quickly retrace our steps through this sweet journey. It all begins with the humble cacao bean. Tucked away in the tropical regions of the world, these beans are the heart and soul of your favorite chocolate. The beans are harvested, fermented, and dried to develop their characteristic flavor. From there, they're shipped to factories around the world. Once these beans reach their destination, they are roasted. This step is crucial as it brings out the rich, deep flavors we associate with chocolate. Next comes the transformation. The roasted beans are cracked to separate the nibs from the shells. These nibs are then ground into a thick paste known as chocolate liquor. This isn't an alcoholic beverage, but rather the base for all chocolate products. This paste is further refined and conched, a process that smooths out the texture and enhances the flavor profile. The final touches are what define the type and quality of the chocolate. The chocolate liquor is mixed with varying amounts of sugar, milk, and cocoa butter. The mixture is then tempered to give it that irresistible glossy finish and smooth texture. The artistry and craftsmanship involved in each step of the process are truly astonishing. From the careful selection of beans to the meticulous refining and tempering, chocolate manufacturing is a testament to human ingenuity and passion. And there you have it, a quick recap of the magical journey from bean to bar. Behind every piece of chocolate you savor, there's an intricate process and a team of dedicated artisans. Next time you bite into a piece of chocolate, you'll appreciate the journey it took to get to you. So keep enjoying your favorite chocolate, and remember, every bite has a story.